Hello everyone, it's Winona from Dairy Barn Art. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. This is a channel mostly about cross stitch. It's about I call it arts because it's kind of about all my artistic endeavors, or most of my artistic endeavors I should say. I do cross stitch, I quilt, I sew, I crochet, I do paper crafts. I love making mini albums and junk journals. And although I haven't done any paper crafting the last year, I'm hoping to get back at it. And I may showcase some of the items I make on this channel as well. But today is a different floss tube. Today we're doing my haul. I don't know if you know, but Canada Post was on strike for the mid-November to mid-December, and so that meant all my shipments, all my orders from about the mid to beginning of November onward were delayed in getting here, and some of them never came. Most of them never came till after Christmas, and then I had pneumonia, so I couldn't do a video. So this is all of my deliveries, my delightful deliveries, up until about a week and a half ago. I thought I would do this in a separate video because there is so much, and I really want to put it away, and I'm not quite ready to do a regular floss tube yet. I hate to apologize for what I shop, but I am a stress shopper, and when I am ill or when I'm stressed out, I shop. And kind of like stress eaters do, but my vice is shopping. And in December, I was having Christmas Eve here, and I was stressed because I like everything to be perfect, and it's important to me that everything looked nice. And I don't have a housekeeper right now, so it's really hard for me to just keep up with the day-to-day on my household, let alone with decorating for Christmas. And I have a lot of ornaments for Christmas, and actually I just got them put away the other day. My son and his girlfriend and her children came over, and the kids helped me put everything away. I was so thankful to them. We're going to do a project on the embroidery machine the next time they come down. But anyway, I know I spent too much, and I'm going to put a stop on my current way that I'm spending. I will still spend. I will always spend. The moment I tell you I'm not going to buy something, 10 minutes later I'll be on the internet and I need that thing and I buy it. But I really do want to curb my spending. I've canceled a lot of my subscriptions, so I won't be getting as much stuff in the mail, and I'm sure the post office will notice a difference. But I'm saving because I'm going to 2 retreats in the summer. I'm going to StitchCon in Cincinnati in the end of June, middle to end of June, and then at the end of July, over my birthday, I am going to Madison, Wisconsin for the Happy Little Stitch Shops Stitching with Lori Club retreat. And it's a Lori Holt retreat, so everything Lori Holt will be doing, and I can't wait. Oh, I'm hoping to drive down to that one so I can do some antiquing. But anyway, that's not what this is about. I'm going to show you my new purchases this time. Usually I do my subscriptions, but I just thought it would be easier to do the new purchases, get them out of the way, and then I'll do the subscriptions. So there'll be quite a few breaks, but you won't notice them that much in the video, but I'll be turning my camera off and reorganizing because I just have a little small space where I do my videos, and it's kind of hard to have everything handy. So anyway, with that said, let's start with my haul. So the first things I'm going to show you are floss. And I bought floss, and I've already kitted up the things I know I bought the floss for, but I don't know. I have no idea what I bought the floss for. I've got all this floss. Some of this floss, the pinks, the green. I know what this queen bee is for. I just can't remember. I was running out of it on a project I'm working on, and I know I need more. I just can't remember what that project is at the moment. But anyway, so this is what, and this may be something I kitted up from something I ordered through 123 Stitch. I may have just hit to add all the floss. I'll have to go back to my orders and check. But right now I have no idea what most of this is for. But I ordered Weeks Dye Works Caper. Cayenne is a nice red. It's actually like a real barn red. and it's nicely variegated. Chestnut. And I should say I've already put the floss that I bought in the kits that I know I ordered, or the charts that I know I ordered it for. So they're already put away. But corn silk. Oh, I love this color. Crepe myrtle. This is a nice pink. Kind of like my fingernails, hey? This I may keep on for a few months. I may get it redone in the same colors. Crepe myrtle, I ordered 2 of those. Dirt road. Like some of these color names I'm familiar with. Oh, I'm getting it off camera. Fathom. I love this. I'm not a blue. I shouldn't say that because I'm loving blue more and more. I should clean that nail better. Fathom. Flatfish. This is pretty color. Island breeze. That feels like an island breeze. Okay. Oscar. Oops, I got the shakes. Sweet potato. This is a nice fall color. Almost like a copper. Seaweed, beautiful green. Nice variegation there. Turkish red. I know I ordered Turkish red because I'm working on a project and I'm almost out of Turkish red. And I ordered 2 because it's always good to have more Turkish red because it's such a beautiful red. And then in Classic Colorworks, this I know what I ordered for. Bamboo. It's a project I'm working on right now, as well as this, Frosted Sage. As well as this one, Hazelnut. And Hollyberry. So most of the Classic Colorworks, I know what it's for. I ordered 3 Jolly Hollies. And I know what one of them's for. I ordered 2 Little Pink Peonies. These as well. And as I said, Queen Bee. That I know, I just can't remember. Sea Shelly. And Strawberry Parfait. That's a pretty color. And I ordered 2 of those. And I even ordered, so I know I was ordering for something because I wouldn't have ordered the DMC because I can get DMC cheaper at Michael's than I can ordering it through the States with our exchange rate. But anyway, so I'm going to have to figure out where those belong. And then I just need to organize. I was attendee of, oh, I wasn't an attendee. I signed up for the Jingle Ball. But I was at my mom's, and I don't want to do something like that when I'm at my mom's. I'm at my mom's to visit her. So I missed the Jingle Ball. And then I took a few classes, which I missed the classes because when I had time to do them, I had pneumonia and forgot all about them. So I didn't see my classes, but I do have the patterns and them all kitted up for the classes I took. And they're in my Christmas bags to be worked on. But anyway, Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I ordered quite a few of theirs. I love this Winter Quilt Barn, and they're a Canadian company too, so it's good to support them. And of course, I'm Dairy Barn Quilting because, or Dairy Barn Art, I should say, because we have a hip roof barn, a huge one in our yard. Although ours isn't red, ours is white. And then in the Peppermint Lane series, I ordered Chart 9, Christmas House. Chart 1 of Peppermint Lane. Yeah, is that what these were? Yeah, Peppermint Lane. I ordered Peppermint House. Chart 2, I ordered Gingerbread House. And I don't know if I was thinking I'm going to do these separately or if I was going to do them together. I went back to order the rest and it was over, so I couldn't order. Peace on Earth. That's a pretty one. Winter Garden at Cranberry Manor. Really got to keep an eye on where my camera is because I'm not used to doing my cross stitch videos from this camera. I'm used to doing my beading, so it's a little closer. This is Christmas Set 1 by Jeanette Douglas Designs, and we've got Merry and Bright and Peace and Love. Can't wait to do those for Christmas. Christmas Set 2, joy and delight and comfort and cheer. And then I ordered this Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas. I might see if I can chart that as Merry Christmas, because that's what I say. Then from Stacy Nash, I ordered her animal crackers. I ordered Blizzard. I think Blizzard's a fox. And I love foxes. I'm pretty sure he's a fox. But someone is doing a oh, it's Tara Sullivan. She's doing, from Sully Stitches, she's doing a stitch along that you start one of these or stand up things, characters on at the Super Bowl. So here's Chili. Isn't he cute? He's so sweet. Then the Winter Woodland Pin Keep drum, which I thought was beautiful. It doesn't have a picture of it all out, but I may do it as a drum, I may not. Let's see how hard it is. And this is Merry Christmas Pin Keep. Isn't that cute? I've got Millie. So I don't know if I'll do that for the Super Bowl or not. Little French Hand Needle Book. I love chickens. Chickens and foxes. How do I do this now? This way, I guess. I've been wanting to get this for a while, so I was happy it was available through the Jingle Ball. This is Maggie May. And then I picked up a couple of Teresa Kogets. I believe I picked these up at the Jingle Ball. I could be wrong. This is Needlecraft Corner Christmas Box 2023, Santa's Friends. It always looks like nothing much here, but when you see it stitched with the floss, it's just so vibrant. Here's the original art of hers that inspired it. Home. And our favorite elf, Santa Claus. Okay, I picked up a few cross-stitch magazines. I picked up the Winter of Just Cross Stitch. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's very glary. Sorry. I picked this one up. How can you guess what I picked it up for? The fox. But there's actually some nice charts in there. I think this came with one of these magazines. I picked up the Cross Stitcher. I love this Jane Austen inspired one. These I picked up at Barnes & Noble in Minot when I was down there. There's a lot of really good, like look at this one. Really good ones. I need to stop shopping and get stitching. And then this came in one of them, these kits here, tags. So now, here are my patterns. So I would recommend that you grab a drink and a comfy chair and get yourself all nice and comfy and then come back and watch this. I need a drink now. This is going to take me a while. So, before Christmas, I think in November, 123 Stitch, and I think 123 Stitch is the distributor for Lizzie and Kate. I don't think you can get them anywhere else. I could be wrong. But anyway, they had like buy two, get one free kind of thing. So I went and looked at some of the Christmas ones and picked up a few of those and a few of the other ones as well. So here's Round and Kind Santa 2014. Jolly, round and kind is he, Santa, you bring joy to me. Isn't that cute? Home for the Holiday Sleds. Now I have to get the sleds, but I have to stitch them first. Socks and Underwear, Santa 2010. When you stop believing, you get socks and underwear. I need to do that one up. Lizzie Quicket, Be Naughty, Save Santa a Trip. Ah, you don't want to do that. Coming to Town, Santa 2011. These are just so cute and just nice smalls. And this is one of the, this is part of this Christmas rules. So this is listen for reindeer. So now I need to either stitch that and do it separately, or I need to get the rest of these. Where's listen for reindeer? Oh, it's right at the bottom there. Yeah, well, I have so much to stitch, I won't need to worry about that for a while. Ho, 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 holiday. It's one of their jingles. Here's don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Snip it. You don't have tinsel. Years ago, they used to drape the trees. When I was a little kid, they used to drape the trees in all this silver tinsel. But since I've been an adult, we don't seem to do that. Which is, I'm glad, because it was horrible. Cats would eat it, and oh, it would come out in their poop, and ugh, gross. Yeah, I probably need to cut that out. Wanted, Santa 2002, Jolly Man Bearing Gifts. And then Lizzie Kate's Tiny Tidings. And these are the ones that are non-Christmas. Stitching Forever, Housework Never. These have 2 charts on them. So this has Create and Live. I don't know if I can show you. Can I show you that without seeing the chart? And you can make this whole. I would love to do that, I think. I've got Dream and Love. There's Love. Then I picked up, who is stitching these? Kindred Stitcher is stitching these, and I just loved it. So I picked up the first one in 2003 and the first one in 2024. 2023, 2024. Fragments in Time. And these are by Summer House Stitch Works. Just a quick little stitch. And there is, if you go to their site, I believe, there's a frame that you could stitch, so you can do all 12 of them, or however many there are of them, and do it as one piece rather than smalls. Hands-on Designs, Oh Canada, Plaid All Year. That's cute. We don't celebrate in Canada like the Americans do. Like, our Canada Day is getting to be more of a celebration than it was when I was little. But it was almost non-recognizable when I was little. Nobody did anything special except fireworks. But now there are events all day. So, okay, I'll move to the middle now. I'll maybe set these off to the side. Okay, I've been wanting to get... Brenda Gervais patterns are really hard to get in Canada. You can get them, but you like the nice thing about 123 Stitches, the shipping is $4.95 US, but you can't get that shipping. Other places it's $20, $30, and it just gets really expensive. So, but 123 only has a few of her designs, but this is one I've been wanting for a long time, the Keeper of the Pins. This is actually off of my wish list rather than my instant gratification list. So anyway, I think Bluebird Thread and Paper, Bluebird Paper and Thread, Bluebird. I watch her every week, but she's doing a stitch along with this with someone else. And then I've got the Snowball. So you've got these 3 patterns. I think most of you have probably seen all these. And then we've got these that we can stitch up. And then I was on a Prairie Schooler kick. I want to do Prairie Schooler Santas. So I picked up, and I just picked up random ones. I didn't pick up any special dates. I want to do the special dates. I want to do them on that 10 count or 7 count, whatever cloth that is, and make pillows out of them. But these are just really just normal dates. Like, they don't mean anything special to my family. 2012 Santa. 2018 Santa. Well, that's when I was going through chemotherapy at the lowest point in my life. 2020 Santa. 2021 Santa. 2023 Santa, and I do have the 2024. I'd like to do these as ornaments. I would like to do a tree in my kitchen, kind of homespunny looking, and I'd like to use them as ornaments. So I also picked up book number 215, A Merry Mini Surprise. So these are smaller Santas. I've seen this one done, and I've seen them change the house colors, and it looked really nice. I just have to do some research and figure out who I saw that did that and see if I can get the color conversion. Might have been Lori Holt or Stitchy Linda, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is book number 198, Christmas Tree Farm. And these Christmas Trees 2, book number 87. I like these. I just thought they were really nice, and I'd like to do a few Christmas trees up. So, you know, this is going to take me years to do. Oh, maybe I could pull colors from these houses. Ah, I bet you I can. Book number 79, Christmas Village. I bet you I can use these colors as my houses in here. And just take one house and change it to this color. Another house that color. I bet you I can do that. Good thing I bought that, hey? Then this is book number 150, December. I like these. These can be stitched separately as well and made into Christmas tree ornaments. And then book number 132, Autumn Leaves. And these can be stitched separately, and there's more down here. And they can get, oh, I like the way they did that felt with the kind of rick-racky pinking shear. That's the word. They cut it with pinking shears. But I'd like to do a fall tree as well. I have a tree up here that I'd like to decorate for the seasons. So, and this is called Autumn Leaves. Little Robin Designs, Christmas at Grandma's 3. Someone had this done and I just loved them. I just thought they're so like 1950s. So these are going to get done probably on the blue or a pink, and they're going to go up for my Christmas tree up here, which is in blues and pinks and pastel colors. I picked up Hello Santa. Oh, I love this book. I love this book. I'm not going to open it because I'm sure you've all seen it. And well, I shouldn't just assume that. There's Top Hat for Jack. Okay. There's the Green Santa, Green Coat Santa. I just love that. And a lot of people haven't stitched the frame, but I actually like that too. It just adds to the primitive look of it. Might make it a little harder to frame, but... Okay. There's a thing in here I don't like. Santa's Big Bouquet. Jolly Old Elf. I love the different colors she does Santa in. My wish is that I would have the time and the strength and the energy that I could stitch everything I want to stitch. But you know what I find? When you buy a lot of patterns and things, I find with my quilting, when I don't feel well, oftentimes I grab my books and my magazines and I look through them, and it kind of helps me. This is Dear Santa. A lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I shouldn't sing when my throat is so dry. And I guess that's it. So, okay, Plum Street Samplers. These two charts I have loved since I came back to cross stitching. And there's so many new charts coming out that are just as beautiful, but these have been on my wish list for over a year. For 2 years maybe. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get them. So this is the Gather In. And I think it's these quilt-like motifs that go up in the air because the quilter in me likes that. I won't do the flag because I'm Canadian, but I'll just throw an extra sunflower in there. And this is the cinnamon stars. And again, it's these stars that really draw me in. Can't wait to get working on those. Then I got some blackbird. I got a few. I got Loose Feather Spring 2013. Crowns and Shields. These are booklets. A collection of cartouches. And that's a cartouche right there. A cartouche is basically like a frame with writing inside. Or generally writing inside. Oh, Joyous Day. Oh, I want to do this one. And that's the original. Come Into My Garden. I love these colors. Now I picked this up because I have autumn. And this was a stitch along. I think the Floss Boss and Cousins were doing this stitch along. And I wanted to do it, but I didn't feel like placing an order. I'm kind of like, when I order, I like to order it about $100 worth at least. Rather than a little bit here and a little bit there. And so I was kind of waiting to put in a bigger order and missed the stitch along, but that's okay. I'll stitch this on my own time. So this is summer, and again I have autumn already. Here's some more that are, this is winter. I know someone, I can't remember who, stitched this, and then I think they flipped this over and stitched it down this side and just did the winter. Now I can't remember who did that though. But there it is, all completed. So this is another booklet, Sisters. It's more for fall and Halloween. Which I don't know why, because I don't stitch a lot of Halloween, but this is the Snow Garden Anniversaries of the Heart Pattern 1, and there's a stitch along that the Sweetwater Stitcher is doing, and they're stitching these this year. I think she's starting with a different house though, rather than this one. This is the one I really liked, was Pink Hill Manor. And then this, I've been watching Disorderly Stitcher, Nancy, and she's been doing this, and she made a mistake somewhere up here, but it, you know, it doesn't really matter. But Anton of Uffendale, 1835, and this is Hands Across the Sea sampler, and I would love to do this one. So I think we made it through all of my charts, and I'll put these away and I'll grab some more stuff for us. I found another Lizzie Kate as I grabbed the other package there. This is Lizzie Kate Old School Santa 2016. It says, I'm old school and I like to hear people say Merry Christmas. So I picked that one up. And then Sarah Stitchy Spot, she is doing a stitch along with someone, I can't remember who, and they're doing la-di-da, one stitch at a time. So I was so excited because it's so beautiful that I ordered the kit from 1-2-3 Stitch. I ordered all of the floss and the called for fabric. And I've already kitted this up, so I know none of that floss is for this one, unless I did something wrong. But maybe that DMC is for it. No. Nope. Okay, anyway, so I ordered all the floss, and this is Fiber on a Whim wheat. It's a fat quarter. And this. So I was so excited. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Then, I guess on my next order, I watched her video again and forgot that I had ordered it already. Oh, try to get that through. Oh my goodness, the day's just going by here. So I ordered the pattern again. So this will, I don't know if I'll give this away, because my giveaways I think are going to be gift cards to, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away some awesome gift cards to 123 Stitch, because they ship international and at a reasonable price. So because postage is so high to ship something like this, I may just take it to StitchCon and throw it in the freebies, and someone can, the lucky person, get it. Or maybe what I'll do is set it at my table for my table mates to see if they want it first. I gotta get the air out of here, or stuff is gonna fly off of it and go sailing to the floor. So I'm gonna start this right away. Maybe even today. We shall see. Then Kitten Stitcher or Shakespeare's Peddler has a $5 spot on her site. You can go, and everything in that category is $5. So I went and looked there one day. I forget what I was looking for in particular, but I ordered a few sampler charts from her. And here is Heartstring Samplery. These are older charts, but being older doesn't make them any less beautiful. This is A Ship for Mary. Yeah, I couldn't have ordered floss for these because I didn't know what I needed from them. But I'm not sure if I like this. I may change that. But everything else I like. And this is beautiful. Hands Across the Sea, Rachel Sheard, age 82 in 1900. And it says, "Be Christ my pattern and my guide, his image may I bear. Oh, may I tread his sacred steps and his bright glories share." So, love that. Scarlet House, Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know why I buy Halloween stuff, because they never seem to stitch it. That's like Valentine's Day. I don't stitch it. And I want to, but I don't. This is beautiful. This is Adam Rott and by Sheepish Designs. And this is Adam alone in paradise did grieve, and thought Eden a desert without Eve, until God, pitying of his lonesome state, crowned all his wishes with a loving mate. What reason then has man to slight or flout her, that could not live in paradise without her? So, and then I think this is the same company. They may have changed their names through the years, because their logo is the same, design is the same. This is Selena Dunwoody, circa 1810. Another one I love. This is a Teresa Kogut one, and I just got this was a Kitten Stitcher exclusive at one time. And not only did you get the pattern, but you got this needle minder. It's a birdie needle minder, which is like the bird at the top of the chart. So this is her Big Folk Flower. It's not that old, just a couple of years old. Then this is Victorian Rose Needleworks, Jane Freebairn, circa 1850. Happy would it be for me if in the rising bloom of youth I did devote my life to thee, O thou the God of love and truth. So, it doesn't say how old they were. And this is by Shakespeare's Peddler, and this is the Lord's Prayer, which I am definitely going to do. And then Dolly Fowle. I think this is the one I was looking for. The 4 Lions Sampler, which doesn't look like much here, but someone was stitching it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So, So those were my charts from Shakespeare's Peddler. And like I said, each one was $5. So that was a pretty good deal. I picked up a couple of Lori Holt products. I picked up the red pincushion. I have the pink and the green one. And I'm thinking this one I may use. I'll buy pins to pin my cross stitch. Excuse me. And this is where I'll keep them on this pin holder. The nice thing I like about this one is you can kind of get them all with the heads pointed out, and they stay that way. So pick that up. I picked this marking. This is a marking ruler, 1/4 inch marking rulers, and these you put on squares, and you would line the ruler up on the corner of it, from one corner to the other, and then you can mark it for doing half square triangles. And with her patterns you do a lot of that kind of stuff. So I picked these up. I picked up the Add a Quarter. This is a Fat Quarter Shop product, and I do have the regular Add a Quarter ruler, which I believe is 6 inches, but I'm doing the dragon fruit quilt, and it's all paper pieced, and some of them use this big ruler. So I picked this up for that. It's kind of neat because it's got, when you paper piece, you fold your paper. Like, let me grab a piece of paper here. Like if this was a sewing line for you to sew on, you would grab your paper and you'd fold it over that line. And this ruler is tapered there, so it makes it easy to do that. Whereas normally you'd grab a piece of card, like this, and you'd put that there to do your fold. This ruler's got it built in, so it's one less thing that you have on your desk when you're working on it. Then I picked up Lori Holt's charm, a Christmas charm to put on my project bags for Christmas, which I am making new project bags. I need to get those done. But being sick for so long, I am so far behind in everything. Like I said, I only got my Christmas stuff put away a couple of days ago. When I was in Joann's in Minot, I picked up this book, and you know what? I've seen a lot of people doing stuff from this book, and it's like, I could take it or leave it. But then I opened this book, and I saw this, and I had to have it. I had to have it. And then as I started to look through it, more and more things grew on me. Here's another thing that I would like to stitch, is these Mothly Crew, different moths. And it says here, which I thought was neat, did you know that many moths don't have mouths? In some species, the adult stage of the moth's life cycle is so short that they don't need to eat. Thus, they have no need for a mouth. They live off the energy they stored as a caterpillar for a few days, just long enough to find a mate and reproduce. That's kind of sad. But anyway, I thought that would be really cool. Then I picked up a Lisa Alexander quilt book at Joann. I love getting quilt books, like I said, when I don't feel well. And I guess it's kind of the same with my cross stitch now. When I don't feel well, I can grab my pattern box and go through them, and it just makes me feel so much better. And there are a lot of different quilts in here. Kind of helps you with your palette. When I do scrap quilts, I'm not worried too much about my palette. Well, it depends what kind of scrap quilt I'm doing. If I'm doing a scrap quilt to use up my scraps, I'll just use whatever scraps and do light and dark, light, medium, and dark, light, medium, and dark, and value more so than kind of like this quilt. There's no rhyme or reason to the colors. It's just using up your scraps. But there's some nice quilts in here. I actually thought I was picking up a Civil War reproduction book because I want to get working with some of those fabrics again, but I guess this is the one I chose in the end. As much as I'd like to think I can have everything, you can't have everything. There's some beautiful quilts in there. And then when I placed an order with Fat Quarter Shop, one of my orders, this was either on sale really cheap or it was free. I can't remember which. And I wanted to get on board with this one, but I waited too long, and because they were doing a stitch along with this, a block of the month kind of thing, and I was too late. By the time I made a decision I'm going to do it, they were sold out. So you snooze, you lose. But like, they've got all the fabrics here that, and see, it breaks it down by month and how much you need each month. So I could easily just pick fabrics and redo it. But I might just do some blocks from here. Anyway, that's that book. While I was in Minot, I went to Hobby Lobby, and I had nothing in particular to look at to buy, but I saw this ticking. And years ago, when they had feather pillows, they would make pillows out of the ticking and then stuff them with their feathers, their goose feathers, or down. And so I bought some of this to finish some items, some of the items that I do that are more prim looking. I thought this would be a nice way to finish them, to use for finishing. So I picked that up, and then I picked up some, just I think a meter of each of these, to make project bags. So I picked this up to be the main body of the project bag, and then this one here to be the top and the back. So pick that up, and this one here, the bee gnomes. Those are the two colors I thought I would put together. Boy, it's going to take me a really long time to learn where this camera is. I picked this up. This is actually a flannel, and I've never done a bag in flannel. So we'll see. It's going to be, it's quite thin flannel when I look at it. It's going to be quilted. I think it should be fine. Nice spring one. So now that I've done this video, this stuff can go over to my sewing area, and I can maybe do a few bags, because I want to take bags to StitchCon with me again. And this one goes this way. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then one for Christmas. There's enough to make 2 bags, I believe. I think it's 2 bags I can get out of this. Maybe more, I can't remember. And finally, I picked up this background fabric, and I can't remember where I got this from. I can't remember if I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, or if I picked this up at Joann, or if I picked this up at Walmart. I can't remember. So we'll have to see. But this is for backgrounds on quilts. Because when you get your Sew Sampler boxes from Fat Quarter Shop, you get most of the fabric to do the colors, the colored blocks and the pattern blocks, but you don't get enough, you don't get any pattern in there to do your background. So I think I picked up 5 yards of this. So, and I like something with a little movement. And then I think, finally I picked up zippers. I cleaned Hobby Lobby out of 22-inch zippers. They sell their zippers for $1, which is $1.50 our money. But it's still cheaper than what I can buy them here. They're $3, over $3 a zipper here. So I cleaned them out of all the zippers they had in that length. So I'll have a variety of colors. I picked up some ribbons for finishing. I picked up a ball of white chenille yarn for finishing. I'm hoping that I can dye it. I'm not sure. We'll give it a try. But I might be too lazy to do that, and I might just do Lady Dot Creates, I think it is, that does all the trims and dyes them so beautifully. I was at the dollar store and I saw these, and these are great. Oh, I guess you open it this way. These do not want to come out. Well, Anyway, so much for $1, the $3.25. But these are little micro mascara brushes, and they're good when you have to frog, which I've been doing a lot lately. They'll help the little pieces of linty fiber that stay on your cloth. You just brush it and it takes it off. I picked up home decor wax. I've never used this. I've heard a lot of people talk. Oh, this probably is sealed. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it, and I haven't used it, so I thought I'd give it a try. I sometimes paint furniture, and I have the wax, like who started the chalk paint craze over in England? I can't think of her name. Annie Sloan. Annie Sloan? Annie... Well, whatever. I've painted with a lot of her paints, and I have her wax. And then I was just looking, because I was looking for the wax or glaze, and I saw these, and I thought, oh, these are cool. Kind of holographic, so I picked those up just for the fun of it. So I think that's it for all of my... Oh, no, I have one more. I shouldn't yell into the camera. My Jolly box, which I didn't get till January. But, oh, I didn't even open it. I thought I did. Obviously, I didn't. Well, let's take a look. The sad thing is, I'm sure this has a coupon on it. Yeah. And it expired. I never got the box before then, so... And this is just telling you what's in the box. So, melamine. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at this. Oh, how cute. This is their melamine tray, or melamine, however you say that. Aw, that is so cute. Then we get on Dasher. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fat quarters. We've got 3 colors. I wonder why we have orange. Of Gutermann cotton. Oh, we've got buttons and snowman noses. Oh, isn't that cute? These are from Just Another Button Company. Oh, I wish I'd known this. We've got stickers for your presents. I've seen this. I've seen people doing this, and I see, that must be why I bought that swirly fabric for. But here's a pattern that we can do up with these fat quarters. It says we need 2 1/8 yards for the blocks of the white, and then 1 3/4 yards for the sashings and the border, and then 3/4 yards for the binding. And we'll be using these and these fat quarters. Now, I don't know if this will sit till next year. It kind of depends what I feel like doing. Like, we definitely have enough snow here that I can justify doing a snowman quilt right now, but I'm really behind in a lot of things, so that's a problem. I get sick a lot, and I have most of my life. I've had issues with my health, and it just means that I'm always behind. I'm always trying to catch up. I get going really good on something, and then I end up sick, and then I get behind. And my brain, I just want to do everything. I want to keep going. I want to keep doing, but like, I have about 4 hours that I'm actually productive in a day, and then the rest of the day I'm done. I'm exhausted. And if I'm not exhausted, I'm in such pain that I can't cope anymore. And I spend a lot of time in bed, which I know isn't good for me, but I also know that that's the only way I can get through this. When I sleep, I don't feel pain. So, or I don't know if I feel pain, so I want to sleep. It's just the way it is. Anyway, now we'll go on to my clubs. So I have a few things here. I belong to the Teresa Cockett and Liz Matthews, and I've just recently signed up for the Artsy Housewives Patreon. because I love the Artsy Housewife. And this was January's. This is the tier 4 hyperbole. Look at that. Like, that's some intense stitching. But, and I like the way her borders are different. It's that, it's asymmetrical. Yeah, I think. This is tier 3, Peaceful Cuppa. And this doesn't look like anything here, but I know darn well when this is stitched up, it's going to be gorgeous. Because all of her charts, when you see them stitched, at StitchCon last year, they had some of her patterns that I was on the fence about getting. Like, they were like, oh, they're okay, but nah, nothing fancy. Oh my goodness, they were incredible once you saw them in real life. And this, oops, I can't show that one. This Cabin in the Woods, that's the tier 2 chart for January. Like, that for me is pretty much a month's stitching right there. That would keep me busy all month. So why do I keep buying? I don't know. I got my set W of stitch cards from It's So Emma, Lori Holt. And these are Christmas themed. Noel, poinsettia, gifts, and the chapel. And then this is the final from Country Cottage Needleworks, Noel ornaments. So I've actually got some of those done, which you'll see in my next video, my regular Flosstube. I finished some of those. Then here is my Lori Holt Fabric Club. This is from Fat Quarter Shop. They are a little bit behind in theirs, but I have canceled all my subscription Fat Quarter bundles. So this may be the last. There may be 1 or 2 more that might be in the mail while I say this, but as of last week I canceled everything because it's just getting too much. I don't have time and I'm so far behind now. But anyway, this was the October one. Love the purples. And I know Lori Holt doesn't like purples. It doesn't do a lot in purple, but I really like them. This is nice. This green I've got some of. I love this gingham. I should get the gingham set. And then the orange. So there's October's from the Fat Quarter Shop. See, now I've got to organize these and put them away and sort them by color, family, and nice thing with these is that it tells you the SKU. So if I wanted, let's say I wanted to order like yardage of this plum, I just can look up here and then I can type C14164 plum. I can type that into the search bar on Fat Quarter Shop site, and that'll come up whether it's in stock or not. So this was December's. I always like December's. This is Hometown Holiday from Lori Holt, which I bought the Fat Quarter bundle of. Some of this may not be from that though. There's that. Like, I'll probably still get the December one, I think, unless it hasn't been shipped out yet. But I just kind of came to my senses one day and thought, oh, Winona, you're never going to be able to ship this in your life, or stitch this in your lifetime. So here's my December bundle from the Happy Little Stitch Shop. Ooh, that's eye-opening. It's pretty. There's December and here's January. And I should have one more coming from them, I think. Oh, I like this. That's very vintagey. I like that. Away in a manger. Maybe I got these mixed up. Maybe this, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think this must have been the December one. And the blue one must have been the January one. Does not matter. Okay, Cottage Garden Samplings, which is one of my favorite pattern design companies. I love them, but man, there's a lot of stitching on them. But I may do them all, I may not. Number 12 was Log Cabin. And you got floss with them. I put the floss in my stash. I figure when I want to do them, I'll kit them up then. This was a special edition, the Tudor Style House. And then A Time for All Seasons, number 12, Christmas Eve. I love this guy. It's like stitch now. I just love him. So then, I guess we get on to my floss subscriptions, which I've canceled as well. So let's see if I can sort this. That's about Floss Frenzy, Floss Frenzy, Floss Frenzy, Gentle Arts, Floss Fix, Belsoir, Floss Fix. Okay, so let's do the Floss Fix for December from the Fat Quarter Shop. I just decided that, you know, each of these gets shipped separately. So I'm paying shipping each time. It gets expensive. And then it's like our exchange. And now we don't know what tariffs will bring. So I just think that it's time, if I need something, I'll order it. It's time to start collecting and using what I have. There's no like the fact that you can order something and get it within a week or two, there's no reason for me to keep collecting, except for one company, which I will show you in my next video. But here I've got Little Pink Peony, which I ordered this month. Little Sprout, this is one of my favorite greens. Lobster Claw, ooh, this is orange. That is cool. London Fog. Lunar Eclipse. That's a nice gray. I'd love to have gray hair like that. Macaroni and cheese. That's cool. And then the January Club. What do we have for January here? We've got Magnolia Blossom. Oh, that's so delicate. Manor Red. I've used Manor Red before. I do like it. It's a very prim looking red. Mariner's Compass. Marmalade. Marmalade is similar to Lobster Claw, but oh my goodness, Lobster Claw really packs a punch. Marvelous. And then Meadow Green. Oh, that's a pretty green too. My Floss Frenzy, October, November, December. I think one of these ships at the beginning of the month and one of them ships at the end of the month or something like that. Ooh, this is really Coal, which is a gray to a black. Or here we go. Chris's Bonbon. Chocolate. Kudzo. Lagoon. Oh, I like that color. Lancaster Red is another nice prim red. And Lavender Rose. And then November. Oh, I told you this was going to be a long day. Liberty. Ooh, that's a pretty red. It's got a lot of, it's like, it's on the pinky tone of the reds. Lichen. Ooh, I like that too. Light khaki. These light ones, the light above me just drowns them right out. Lilac. Lily pad. And linen. See, it just seems to get these light ones that it just drowns them out. And then December's. See, all this is just going to go and sit in storage until I need these colors. So, yeah, let's start saving money and putting it towards trips. Loden. London Fog. Ooh, that's got nice variegation in it. Louisiana Hot Sauce, another one of my favorite reds. Madison Rose. Malachite. And marigold. Marigolds are one of my favorite flowers, and they're so easy to grow. So then I've got the Gentle Arts Floss League, and I don't know what month this is. I don't have a lot of Gentle Arts, and this club is a little bit harder to let go of, but you know, like I said, I don't need them sitting in storage. Chives, as much as I would like to. Cider Mill Brown. Cherry Bark. Cherry Wine. And Chamomile. And then the next Gentle Floss Leagues. Yeah, this was one of them that's hard to let go of because I just started this. Like, we're just in the seas. But this is Clover. That's got a lot of different colors in. That's really pretty. Cinnamon. Ooh, I like cinnamon. Claret. Cinders. It's actually a purpley color. It's cool. And Butter Crunch. And then I had just started the Belle Soie League as well. And they're from the Happy Little Stitch Shop, and they're doing it alphabetically, which I'm again disappointed that I'm not going to keep doing it. Oh my goodness, when you feel silk, oh, it feels so good. It is so soft. But it's like, it's $11 for each of these. And then I have to pay freight because it comes with other things, and then I have to pay duty at the border and my exchange rate, and it's just too expensive. Well, $33 is Canadian, actually. That's the Canadian price. But it's, here's Attic Tea. Alarm, 3-alarm fire. Oh, that's so soft. Once you stitch with silk, you understand why people stitch with silk. It's hard to explain, and I know people are silk snobs, which I don't want to be, but oh man, this feels so soft. Autumn Breeze. Aqua Velvet. Babbling Brook. And finally, Baguette. Beautiful. See, look at all this floss I just got. Where can I put this off to the side so it's not in my way? Okay. I've got my Pine Needles Biddy Bowl Club from Pine Needle. Anyway, I've got November, Each month you get a bag to stitch up and little cushion, and you get everything to decorate your little bowl with. At the beginning of the year you get your little bowl. Here's December's, and she only ships them out to me every second month, so I'm always behind. So I'm stitching them this year, but I'll talk to you about that in my next video. And here is January's, and you can see we've got the little wool balls in the January's. Everything we need to finish. I like them. They only take a few days to stitch up. They don't take a long time. So here is our sayings of the season by the Stitching with the Housewives. Thank you that I could read that, because was a quarterly last year, and I'm just starting to stitch them up this year because, again, I get everything so late that it's hard to keep up. So first of all, you get a little zipper pull. Where do you open this? Sorry about the crinkling. I'm just going to put this on the bag. So you get a nice little zipper pull. You get the bag. You get the chart. So here's, oh shoot, I shouldn't have been showing that. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. And these are fairly quick stitch ups. I think it's going to take me about 4 days to do them. I don't stitch as fast as many other people do, so it takes me a little longer. And you get the floss along with it. So this month we got bamboo. Oh, 2 bamboos. Cocoa bean. Embers. Licorice red. Summer sky. Ooh, I like that blue. And tropical paradise. So we got those to stitch it up in. We get the Monaco 28 count, I believe it is, black Monaco to stitch it on. We get the fabric to mount behind it, and it tells you, like, you can get the finishing piece at Hobby Lobby, and I should have looked when I was there, but I didn't. I didn't want to spend a lot of money when I was down in Minot. It's so easy to do, forgetting that, like, for every $1 we have to add another 50 cents to the cost, that it's easy to think, oh, this isn't bad, this isn't bad, and then when you get you look at your bank statement, it's like, oh my, I didn't think that was going to cost me that much. But this is a monthly mini village that that Fat Quarter Shop is doing. This is from Country Cottage Needleworks, and here's, oh sorry, here's January's. And I'll probably do these next year as well, because you only get floss once in the year. But I'll probably do these next year, because I'm going to be behind in them all the time. So you get bamboo. Got 2 bamboos. Little sprout. Wagon wheel. Holly berry. I see some of these I just ordered. Cool azul. Frozen margarita. That's a pretty green. Mariner's compass. So these will be what I'll work on next year. Hazelnut. A year behind. Pink posy. Summer sky. Stepping stones. I'm gonna have to stop and make supper here soon. Cottage daisies. Oh, I really like that color. Tangerine. Sun-kissed. And hickory sticks. So we've got all that, and I'll just put it in this bag, because I have so much here. I need to kind of keep it together so I can organize and put away. I cut down on my linen that I was getting. I'm only getting Grace Notes and Evertote Roxy linen right now. So this is Grace Note Storm. Ooh, it looks like lavender. Fat quarter, 40 count. Oh, I love this. It's gray with the purples. It's showing pretty good. That's one thing about having my videos here. Like, look at it in here. I could see something florally putting something that's like a floral on there. Really nice. I like that we get the stickers too. Then we've got, I don't know which was this month's or last month's or what. This is Gingerbread Latte at 40 count. It's another nice one. It's a little more warm. It's a little more gingerbread-ish, but lighter, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's really playing down on the, yeah, like, if you look, I always find if you do this and you look in closer to the center, you can see the color. Like, there's more yellow in it than it's showing. And then Roxy Floss Linen. This is Irish Coffee. Oh, I had another Floss Frenzy in there. Well, isn't that something? When was this? This was October's. Let's take a quick look at it. Oh, man. See, it's what happens when I don't do a video for a long time. We've got Coal, which we've seen already today. We've seen Chris's Bonbon today as well. Hey, I got these all today. I've received all these already today. So I wonder what... Did I get 2 Octobers? Let me just look here at my notes. Yeah, I must have got it twice. Well, that's something. At least it wasn't me this time that messed up. Anyway, this is called Irish Coffee, and it's a 40 count. I love their linen. I love Grace Note's linen as well. This is a little bit thicker a linen. It's a little bit of a, I'd say a tighter weave, if that makes sense. Yet it's still 40 count. But this, again, this is more yellow toned. I'm not going to get, it's going to be really hard to get. It's really yummy. It's really nice. It's like coffee with a lot of cream in it. It's gorgeous, but it's looking really green on here, and it does not look green. There, I guess there's a little bit of green. Very more yellowish. I'm doing a couple block of the months through the Fat Quarter shop and doing the 2024 Designer Mystery block of the month, and here's block 6 and block 7. I've got the first 3 done, and hopefully next week I'll be able to finish the next 3. Here's Dragon Fruit block of the month, and this is month 2. Let's take a look in here and look at the fabric. I haven't even started this one, to be honest. This is the block of the month that I bought that ruler for. But aren't these pretty? I think I'm going to have to order. They've got, this is the fabric that they're recommending you use, and it's 108 wide for the backing, and I think I should order that in the coming month, just so I have it on hand when I finish it. And here's another fabric for that. There's 2. I like that they're all in a bag. And I like to keep them in the bag until I'm ready to do them. And this quilt is all paper pieced, which I haven't done a lot of paper piecing. So I did it years ago, but I haven't done any for a lot of years. So this is block month number 3 in this log cabin and square and a square and flying geese. I think this may be one of my favorites for colors. Oh. Gorgeous. Oh, isn't that pretty in the pink? Oh, I love that. And I love this. This is like malachite, a stone. When you cut it, it often looks, I guess agate does too. Oh, I love this. Tomorrow I'll spend putting everything away and editing the video so I won't get sewing. And then next day I'll have to clean up my sewing area because I've been putting everything in it that I want to sew that I don't have time to sew. I'm just going to quickly show you the fabrics in here because that was one of the reasons you buy stuff, you get into these things, is because you love the fabrics. So let's just take a quick look here. See how vibrant that is? So that's one of the reasons that you get into a block of the month, is because you love the colors. We're almost done, everyone. I just have a few more things to show you. And then here's block number 7. So I guess I didn't have to take it out of the wrapper. And then I've got my Moda, my last couple of Moda, October, November. We'll do October's first. Fat quarter of the month. This is Rosemary Cottage, which is really cool because I have quite a few things. I got like charm packs in this collection from another company through my advent box, so I can add to them with this. So here's some of the fabrics, and Moda fabric is always like top-notch quality. Love this one. And then there's the green. So I'll have to get these put away tomorrow or the next day. And here's November. Oops, that's got to go with that. I like to keep those papers that tell me the SKU numbers so that if I need more, it's just that much easier than ordering, saying, I want that red gingham, that really nice red gingham that I saw, or that really nice red and blue floral. You know, it's just easier to order through the SKU. This is really nice. Oh, what is this, by the way? This is Hollyhocks and Roses by Bunny Hill. Like, if you want to start a stash, this is an awesome way to start. Every month you get a new, I think it's 12 fat quarters from a new Moda collection. But this is a year of using, of trying to do stuff from stash, except for backings and things like, and maybe borders, because I don't always have the yardage I need to do a border unless I piece the border. And unless I decide to start piecing all my backs, I would prefer to order the 108 from the collection if I can. It's just that much easier to throw on the quilting machine. It's one less thing I have to do. And if I'm not ordering everything in sight, I should be able to do that. Here's our last two things. November. December. Okay. So we'll take a look at the Sew Sampler monthly subscription box from November. I never even looked at these because I don't have time to do anything with them. So this is Winter Blooms. This is Melody by Beverly McCullough. Let's look at this. Oh heck, I got scissors in here. That's okay. These are my non-sewing. This is my non-sewing desk. So this is by Riley Blake. Where can I put this? So we can just look. Oh, I like that with that pink background. I have a quilt kit of hers that I need to get done. I like that color. I like that peach. I've always liked peach though, or coral. So we've got that. Then we've got a pair of scissors. These are Karen Buckley's. My friend met her neighbor in Vegas. It was really wild. These are nice, and these have a sharp point. I think these are going to go in with my cross-stitch finishing stuff for when I have to clip my seams. You can get really in, like when you're turning a corner. Let's grab everything out of the box and see what we have here. And you know, I look at people's unboxings, but from the time I've looked at their unboxing to the time I get the box, I forget what's in it. I've been meaning to do these, and we're already on number 8. Well, I guess more than number 8 now, and I haven't done one yet. So we get these magic pins. I like that there's longer ones. Oh, all-in-one quilter's reference tool. Oh, cool. This has got all different kinds of sizes and what you need. I would have never bought myself this book, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. And then with these fabrics and a background, we can make this quilt. Oh, I'm too far up again. And then it tells you what I need for to finish it. So I need to buy flower centers. I need to buy something for the leaves, and then the inner border and the outer border. And then it tells you what you need for the backing. A quilt like this that they don't have 108 for, I think I would piece my backing with stuff from Stash or what's left over from the kit. I often do my bindings with leftovers. I just piece them scrappily. So this is Flurries of Fun from December. So here is the, oh, here it tells us what's in here. Let's see what we got here. We'll open this. We've got a few more fat quarters from that Rosemary Cottage that I just showed you from the monthly fat quarter. Oh, I think I remember what's in here now. So I've got lots of this fabric to do many things with, and truthfully, it's not one of my favorite fabrics, but you know what? When you make project bags, which I see in there, you can use lots of things that you didn't think you'd like. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fat quarters. I'm glad I got that one. We've got this here, which is a kit to make a 14-inch project bag. Quilt as you go. So I am definitely going to make that. It even has the zipper, which is a way, oh, it's even, you can see that it's sewn on already. Wow. Oh, good. I was going to buy myself one of these. Cute Cuts by Lori Holt. This is a small little cutting board, and after watching a few different people, I've realized that why waste? A lot of my cuts are just trimming up and little small cuts, and I'm using my big cutting board to do all those cuts on. And then when my big cutting board wears out, I need to spend a lot of money to buy a new one. Why don't I do them on a little board that's much cheaper? And then this board gets all scratched up and all used up, and then when I need to replace it, I replace the little one and not the big board. Someone was thinking out there. Here's Snowdrift, the quilt pattern, to use those fat quarters with. I actually really like that. And you need accent and binding. You need your outer border, and then our background. So that's not bad. And then again, we've got our Peaceful Baskets, Block 9. I'm never going to get those done. Oh, I'm glad I got that cutting board. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Oh, I forgot about this. Pattern stand. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So you'd open your pattern. And you'd slide. Oh, that's cool. It holds your pattern up. Pretty neat. So anyway, that's it. Oh, I'm so glad to get this video done, and I can't wait to get it edited and uploaded for you. And next week I'll be doing, hopefully doing a regular floss tube with much less haul, and I got a few finishes to show you. I've got a few works in progress to show you. I got a little bit of haul that's come in the last few days that I'm saving for that video. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please take the opportunity to subscribe and like this video. Yeah, I already said that. I'm just reading my cheat notes so that I can do. And anyway, I'm starting to babble, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I do wish you lots of love and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.